Bunker Hill. As you can see, it has Minutemen, Independent, and Railroad affiliations. It is run by an independent group. However, the Minutemen and the Railroad provide resources and protection, basically in exchange for getting to set up here. But the final say always goes with the Independents. At one point, the Brotherhood of Steel were vying to get in here, as were the Minutemen and the Railroad, all independently. The Brotherhood of Steel was doing pretty good, but then the Minutemen and the Railroad teamed up, and Bunker Hill chose them. Right, I've named all the railroad robots after members of the actual Underground Railroad. Oh, Deb, what are you doing up there? So first up, looks like we got a member of Vault 81 offering some doctor services. Deb is a honorary member of the Red Rocket Militia, as you can tell from her outfit. She still sells stuff.
Hey again, step right up.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
Normally she doesn't stand up on that counter, but what can you do? Let's see, sleeping area. Lots of spread out sleeping areas. Our buddy Codsworth is here.
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, Mum?
As you can see, he's quite decked out now. Very capable of defending himself and somebody else, should he be tasked with it. And seeing as that he's right there. So Codsworth is here, along with Sean.
It's really great that you're helping people build.
And I've had Sean a few places, and Codsworth's gone everywhere with him, so I like to leave Codsworth around to be sort of his nanny and caretaker. But also, everyone knows if anything happens to Sean, it won't go over well with Soul Survivor, and considering it's mainly Railroad and Minutemen here, we don't really have an issue. A farmer. Whoa. I got this little guy following me around. Caravan worker there. So we've got an expanded little bar area. We got some new bartenders.
You better let me have a look at you. Not many doctors out there on the road.
The soda's like,
Hey there.
do
you wanna do some trading?
sunshine or
Right, so the
rainbow.
Habologist is set up here in this counter space, but it's stuck down there, it looks like. And as you can see, the Nuka World operators have taken over tending the bar. They've been allowed in here under heavy scrutiny. Some power armor for both of those factions. But quite a bit of everybody here. The Brotherhood was really hoping to set up a thing here because the Minutemen really already had Diamond City as sort of like an open trading hub for the Commonwealth, so they could sort of draw in informants and new resources and all sorts of stuff, but it did not go well for them. Exercise area. So Adam Cats, of course, are members of the Minutemen now. Why is that person still sleeping? Offering some haircuts. Here we got some more independents set up by the look of it. Little exercise area. Oh, and we got, must be a Vault 111 citizen. Got a little setup offering some facial reconstruction. Goes all the way back around to the main entrance again. What's going on in Codsworth? I've expanded this a little bit. On this side, we now got a little balcony. See, I've added a lot of turrets around the whole thing. Hey, you can now we'll get up on the roof. Of course, the Minuteman who operates this thing appears to be stuck over there right now. Normally, they'd be operating the artillery up here. They got quite a good range, other than that direction. So, as you can see, I've put a chair in here. And I know I put something up here, but it's been a while. Oh, another chair. Some beautiful scenery. Oh, right, yeah, I put a radio on a telescope. It'd be nice if the telescope worked. What if there was a mod for that? Alrighty. One of the reasons I brought Sean here is because there was someone for him to hang out with around his own age. Had the same kind of fashion sense, obviously. Over here, got the railroad offering some armor. They look a little understocked at the moment. Of course, back there is the entrance to the bunker. The railroad has 100% control of that, and that's actually one of the reasons they were willing to team up with the Minutemen in the end. Yeah, they have complete access to that bunker.
It's strange, but
Kessler here is runs the community. Alright. We do have some members of the Brotherhood of Steel here still, begrudgingly. On their part, on everybody else's. I think, yeah, Junk Dealer and Vision. Still got the place for the wandering merchants to come, for them and their guards to sleep. We've got a retired or laid off member of the Diamond City Security Force has now set up shop here in Bunker Hill. As I mentioned in my previous, in my Diamond City video, a lot of them lost their jobs when the Minutemen took over most of the security there. And a member of the Red Rocket Militia selling some clothes. Makes sense they'd be here. It's a little far away for them to really offer the protection, so originally they actually were asked by Bunker Hill, but they recommended that they ask the Minutemen or the Railroad because their operations are much closer. And it ended up with kind of a three-way. Alright, so I do have another companion in this settlement. There he is. Also keeping an eye out on Sean, but also on Bunker Hill in general, and come on, buddy.
Seems to be growing well.
As you can see, Deacon has taken up the role of the Silver Shroud in the Commonwealth.
Hi.
Come on, buddy.
Want me back on deck, huh? I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you.
But he is the Silver Shroud in the Commonwealth because he is known well for that.
Can we trade a few things?
You doing a withdrawal or deposit?
Well, as we all know, Deacon is a man of disguises. So he has the silver submachine gun to go along with that outfit. And then he has the Defender's harpoon gun. Oops. To go along with his Far Arbor outfit. Which is that of the Legend of Far Harbor. And then when he's in Nuka World, he likes to dress up a little more terrifying because it's harder to put fear into a raider's heart, of course, and dresses up as the pint-sized slasher. So those are the 3 outfits that, and what I generally do is every time I come to Bunker Hill, I'll change his outfit. And even here, so even when he's wandering around here, sometimes it'll be the pint-sized slasher, sometimes it'll be the Far Harbor guy, and sometimes it'll be what's this called? You know, this guy. However, you'll notice he actually has a formal hat, because I kept the Silver Shroud hat for myself, because I really like the looks of it. So, yeah, let's leave you like that for now, bud.
How can you even walk like that?
Right? Oh, Deacon. Alright, so I'm not going to do the bunker in this particular walkthrough. I'm going to do that another time when I do I'll do it at the same time I do the railroad headquarters to sort of kick off those settlements. And so I believe that is everything here in Bunker Hill, but there is one little thing outside of Bunker Hill. And that's right over here. Someone else appears to have set up a little camp. Some workshops, set of power armor. As you can see, it appears to be yet another Diamond City security officer who most likely lost their job. Maybe it's the same one who's working in town there, but I don't think it is. They probably sleep in town. And there's a few of them scattered throughout the wasteland. Alright, next we're going to head back to the Brotherhood at County Crossing, I want to call it. I might be wrong about that, though.